Welcome inside another episode of the Sherwood Park Crusaders pregame show. My name is Zach Marks. Please be bringing you this one from inside of the Randy Rosen Rink here in Sherwood Park, Alberta. We're just behind me. The Sherwood Park Crusaders are getting their morning skate underway as they get set for Game 4 of their best-of-7 series with the Spruce Grove Saints. Now, Spruce Grove picked up a 4-0 win last night in Game 3 to hold a 3-0 stranglehold in this series over the Crusaders, as it is make or break for the rest of the way for Sherwood Park. Win and you play again, lose and your season comes to an end, as they will look to push to a Game 5 that will come Friday night in Spruce Grove, as Zach Onescu scores all 26 shots in Game 3. He's allowed just 2 goals in the entire series as he has backstopped the Saints to this 3-0 lead in the series, as they'll look to move on to the North Final for a second consecutive season. Now let's head to the pregame interview with head coach Evan McFeeters. Now, he feels his team performed last night and how he feels heading into tonight's matchup with the Saints. Joined now on the Crusaders pregame show by head coach Evan McFeeters, having a 4-0 loss to Spruce Grove Saints in Game 3 last night. What were your thoughts on the game, just as a whole?
Oh, it was another good, close hockey game last night. It's been a theme of the series here where we haven't been able to break through offensively, and doesn't mean we haven't created our opportunities, and we made some adjustments that gave us some good looks last night, and their goaltender made some saves at the right times, and on the flip side, they were able to chip one in real late in the first period off a little bit of a broken face-off, and then again really late in the second period, and then again to start the third period. So just kind of momentum sappers, but at the same time, we pushed hard. We got our opportunities. Now we need to make sure that when we get those opportunities, it's do or die tonight. Those got to go in the net.
First 40 minutes, very strong performance. You've had many of those throughout this series. How big is it building off that moving forward in the series?
Yeah, that's something that we're going to have to build off of all the way through. I think our first 40 minutes last night, there were segments where we really pushed the play, and we really were able to play to our identity and our style and take advantage of the mistakes in the opposition. And we were really pushing for offense in the third period, and the game opened up a little bit, and they got behind our back end once and slipped one past our goaltender. And that's what happens when you're in a deficit going into the last 20 minutes. You have to open up your game and take risks to score. If we would have been able to muster and jam one in early, it would have been a little bit of a different third period, but I think we take a lot of positives in the fact that how well we played in those first 40 minutes last night, away from the puck, with the puck, physicality, we were detailed. And again, it just comes back to getting that goal. Our offense is sort of dried up in this series here, and these games are tight. It would be important for us to score first tonight, I think.
We've spoken at length about the Saints being the class of the North for the last decade. How big is it seeing your group competing with them in this series?
Yeah, we're going toe-to-toe with them each of these games. If people are following just the box scores, that's one thing, but if people are attending these games and seeing how close the matchups have been and how that's been a goal here or there, that's been the difference. And special teams has certainly been a big factor in this series. For where people put us at the start of the year, I don't think a lot of people would have had us having this tight of a series or even being probably in this position to play in the second round. So we're not looking for any sort of sob stories like that. We got a job to do tonight. We have a proud group in the room. We want our season to continue, so we're looking for our best performance tonight.
You got Brendan Cooney back in the lineup. How big is that, not only just for the ability on the ice, but the leadership on the bench?
Yeah, that's 100% it. Like the on-ice ability, the leadership, but also fresh legs here. We played a lot of hockey games. I think this is going to be our 15th game here in the month of March, and with some travel and the wear and tear of playoff hockey, it's going to be nice to get a fresh set of legs here that's been able to watch from above and that's hungry. And like you said, he's 20 years old, and he's a proud person in this hockey team, and he wants to continue to push forward with this group here. So we're expecting a really nice game from him tonight.
How much are you saying in the room ahead of tonight's game to the boys?
Oh, not too much. We're in a similar situation, albeit in Game 6 and 7 against Fort McMurray. So we don't talk about tomorrow until we get to tomorrow. So tonight's a normal game day, normal preparation. We get our meetings in, we're making our adjustments, and then when the game time happens, you got to make sure that we start on time. And like I said, our start's going to be hugely important tonight to carry that momentum.
All right, thanks for this, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Zach.
And that'll do it for another episode of the Sherwood Park Crusaders pregame show. Puck drop is 7 p.m. right here at the Randy Rosen Rink. You can catch the action on Hockey TV, but of course, if you can't make it out, tickets are available at tickets.sherwoodparkcrusaders.ca or at the door when you get here. For all of us in the Crusaders organization, we appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you at Puck Drop.